So we got rain today, so won't be, where's the keys?
Oh, in the car. I left mine.
Won't be taking out the Z06 today. Not that it really matters because I've already taken it out in the rain before. But I just, I'm gonna let it chill today, let it rest today. And I was actually thinking about, all right, maybe I would drive it. I would take it out in the rain just to then motivate me to clean it again and get it all nice and clean, which it still looks pretty clean, but I will say the telltale sign, the dead giveaway is, or would be, the wheels, brake dust. I don't even know if that's coming through on the video, but that's number one. If I did it again, would I want to order a Z06 with carbon ceramic brakes? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I just don't think so. I mean, granted, I think carbon ceramics look cool. I'm not going to be tracking the car, nor would I be interested in replacing the carbon ceramic brakes and the cost that would incur. Granted, it shouldn't necessarily happen for several tens of thousands of miles, but regardless, if it had to, then it's expensive. I will say that I don't think that GM's carbon ceramics are like ooh ah in comparison to Porsche or maybe a few other brands out there that just may have sexier carbon ceramics. But that's not really what we're going to be talking about today. What I really want to talk about today is the truth. And in fact, reading the comments and agreeing with you guys to a degree. All right. So for argument's sake, I'm actually trying to get the lighting to look pretty good in here. We'll see how that looks. How's that? Is that like dramatic lighting? I'm trying to get this video done, but I'm also trying to not let my neighbors know that I have a YouTube channel. So anyway, for argument's sake, let's just say you're right. It's not a supercar. And the reason why I bring this up is because today YouTube showed me a video that I saved on my watch list here. And it is, let's see here, titled After Owning Two Supercars, I Went Back. Let's see if I get the full title here. After owning two supercars, I went back to a C8 3LT Corvette. No mid-engine offers what the C8 has. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you can't, then I'll add it to the video in post. And so here's the deal. After owning two supercars, this person, who I don't know who this is, never. I'm going to show you how to make $3,000 a day, which is $1 million. This started playing that video. The car review guys. Never heard of them. First time. And they've owned two supercars. They went back to a C8.
So I've owned a C8 before. If you're new to my channel, I've had two Acura NSXs. I've had one Gen 1 Audi R8. I've had a second Gen 1 Audi R8 that was gated. Both of them were V8s. I've had a C7 Z06 manual, 3LZ. I currently have also a Corvette that is ESS supercharged. So that's pushing about 575 roughly to the wheel horsepower. So with that said, I've owned a decent amount of cars. And so the question is, how does the Corvette C8 stack up and why did I buy another C8?
Now, in theory, I think the lighting could be better in here. In theory, that means that they don't consider the C8 Corvette to be a supercar. And this is where I will agree with you. But hear me out. I think that there should be consideration and comparison, okay? All right, so let's look at it like this. There's Corvettes, and then there are Z06 Corvettes. Like, for me, like, I've always considered the Z06 to be a Z06, not a Corvette, okay? Oh, we got a little bit of, oh, that's water. I thought it was bug splatter. So let me know if you guys agree with my logic here, okay? From the standpoint of not all Corvettes are the same. The argument being, well, it's not a supercar because it's made by GM. It's made by Chevy. Okay. Now, would you consider a 911 GT3 to be a supercar? Would you consider a 911 Turbo S to be a supercar? Would you consider a Lamborghini Aventador, Revuelto, Diablo, whatever your flavor is, Sisto Elemento to be a supercar? But the brand should have no bearing on that, right? There should be certain criteria that are met. And I got to tell you guys, this meets criteria for supercar status. But with the same logic, well, if Ford, well, I take that back, when Ford releases the Mustang RTD, is that argument going to still hold up? It's not a supercar because it's a Mustang. It's not a supercar because it's made by Ford. It's got a blue oval on the front. But really, it is a supercar by pretty much every standard besides the fact that the doors don't open in some strange and unique manner, okay? You cannot tell me, and if you want to get into price and rarity, don't even get me started on that argument. But just like the Z06 is not a regular C8 Corvette, a Mustang isn't just a Mustang. A Mach-E, it's not a Mustang. You want to debate me on that? A Lightning, it's not like, I don't get the trucks. But an RTD, it says Mustang, but come on, guys, let's be real. There are Z06s, and then there are C8s. There are RTDs, and then there are Mustangs. There are dinner jackets, and then there are dinner jackets.
There are dinner jackets and dinner jackets. This is the latter.
And it's hard to debate this, especially from the perspective of, well, it's made by Chevrolet. It's a GM. It's not a supercar. Okay, well, then if a Porsche GT3 RS is a supercar, shouldn't all Porsches be supercars since it's made by Porsche? Which obviously a regular 911 wouldn't be considered a supercar, it'd be a sports car. However, at the same time, would you consider a Lamborghini Urus to be a supercar? I don't think so. I don't even know if I would consider a Ferrari Parasangue to be a supercar. And if we're talking about rarity, I'm gonna see if I can pull up how many C8 Z06s have been produced in comparison to other vehicles that are considered to be supercars, let alone the C8 Z06 production is now down, which in theory should aid and assist in its rarity factor in further making this a supercar. I mean, just because you slap a Mustang badge on it doesn't make it a Mustang. I mean, that's like, I mean, come on, guys. That's like, there's tits and then there's tits, but tits on a fat chick, you get my drift, right?
It's tailored.
I sized you up the moment we met.
But that's pretty much where I stand on this one. A C8 Corvette is not a supercar, or at least in comparison's sake, and creating a title that says I had two supercars and now I'm going back to a C8 Corvette. But I think a Z06 is a Z06. I think a Z06 isn't a C8 Corvette. Much like I would say a ZR1 isn't just a C8 Corvette, or a Zora isn't just a C8 Corvette. I mean, an E-Ray, now we're splitting hairs, but for the most part, that right there, that's a freaking supercar. And that's my wife. That's my dog.